Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he'll take it ahead to the 20.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front?
What?
Athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Stafford. That's caught. Puka Nacua finding room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Stafford on 3rd down. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 19. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability.
How do they fucking know?
To run it in, throw
Bro.
it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Stafford. And he's got it. That's
Dot.
touchdown from 19 yards away. And the Rams get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle.
Defense time. It's doomed. It's so fucked, bro.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Ritter and the Falcons now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now a first carry here for
Aaron Donald is going to be my whole fucking defense, dude.
Absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Ritter now. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Ritter back to throw. And complete to Drake London.
Is that? No, it's not. Forward progress. Damn.
But I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Pitch and catch there good for 13, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Ready.
I mean, my defense can't play the pass, so.
Open man is Miller. He's got it. Still on his feet.
Since when do the Falcons have Scooter?
Touchdown, Falcons. Scotty Miller, 69 yards. And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time out.
Out of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now it's Stafford. Open man right side is Cup, complete.
And Cup going to pick up a Rams first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground.
I don't like that leg.
Yeah,
Luckily, Puka boxed him out.
16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Stafford on first down.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
This is where it falls apart.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
A 2nd down pass.
Engage 8 feels a lot better this Madden, to be honest.
In great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down.
And the throw there going to be...
Just be a body, Rose. Boom. You're 62 overall. Do what you got to do.
Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points. but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception.
Cooper was open, but I hesitated.
They're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense,
Not getting this 18 yards in one play, so.
They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Here's Stafford now on second down. They'll set up the screen here to Akers.
Screens feel stronger than ever in this Madden.
Give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Pass complete there to Nakua. And he is going to have a Rams first.
That should have been a pick.
To get the third down conversion.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
(10-7) our score after one right here on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Good tackle, Puka.
And the Falcons are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Ritter now on second down.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Get me off. I don't want this. No, go away. Get me off of Byron Young.
Here's
Whatever.
Ritter. And that is incomplete.
Yeast, run towards the ball, please.
Build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover.
I mean, 3 and out is
Doesn't
fine.
feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play.
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. That'll be putting the
I definitely would have fumbled if I clicked X like once there.
And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need
Man.
to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So
Run for it.
plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Stafford now to throw. They'll get this one to Cup, complete.
Stafford to his #1 guy, Cup, for a Los Angeles first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. They'll run on first.
Jesus Christ.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Stafford.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But whatever they called on defense, they made sure they were ready for the pass on that snap, made the proper adjustments, and helped force an incompletion.
The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 14. Back to throw, Stafford. Man open, it's Cup, he's got it. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 41-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
A give, running right is Akers.
And the running lane's not
Jesus Christ.
first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards.
I can't run for shit against Swayze. Damn.
Running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now Stafford. He sets to fire deep. And he bats it away. And it
Should have tried to lob it. I think I want to try and get a short gain to just like get into field goal range. Probably like 3 yards. I'm pretty sure I can hit like a 50 or like 59 yarder if I need to. Bad ball. Tough. Yeah, I'm not hitting that. That's too bad.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Holy shit, Bijan.
A big hitter there, a first down
On play action, here's Ritter.
Completes it to Miller.
He's in the space past the 25. And he's
I gotta remember that you can't hit stick anymore as well.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
God damn it.
But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
And that flag accepted.
So what a turnaround there. A roughing call on the field goal try leads to 1st and goal.
Robinson is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
Need that.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Ritter going to keep it.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that
My
play.
defense is playing defense. That's actually the craziest thing to me.
No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
That's kind of insane, in my opinion.
For just the field goal.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. And
Ow.
he'll be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
I kind of want to run a more methodical drive still. But at the same time, we got to move down the field. So, got to play this drive a little weird.
More than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we?
On Stafford for the 3rd time.
What a pick. That's awful.
So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense. He comes up with the interception there.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite right of 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Ritter. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Ritter to throw it. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. Final play before the half. Here's Ritter to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. They'll throw now on the final play. Throw left side. There's London. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much.
Bro, why did it take 5 guys to tackle Bijan?
I think they'll try and help him out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Ritter. His throw incomplete. This defense trying to do its part. Active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Need pressure this play.
To throw, Ritter. Oh, he's got his tight end blitz complete. How about this?
He fucking sunned me.
At the 15. A big clutch and run. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Robinson, he'll try the left side. Oh, a good move at the 5. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Robinson will score. Touchdown Atlanta.
Fucking hell, dude.
Now Arthur Smith going to tell the offense to stay put. We're going for 2. Ritter will throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back.
Never back down, never what?
Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
No, can't abandon our game plan. We're not getting 12 points back at once.
They'll go again here with Akers.
I boosted too early. Tough.
Tackle made there by the UCF man, Mike Hughes.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford.
Rolling to his right. Going up top for Cup. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Stafford. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Grady Jarrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Fook.
So 2nd
Damn.
and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Stafford. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Stafford. Pressure blow.
Oh my God.
Get there for the sack.
This is fucking atrocious, dude.
Get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Here we go. Here we go.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he will
Fuck.
slide to a stop.
Alright, if he's going to be mutt like that.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. A nice run there. He calls his own number, gets the first down.
Am I ever going to get a pick?
To a stop
Like, in this whole fucking cycle?
And that absolutely has to please this coaching staff because you know they've been drilling into his head. You're no good to us on the sidelines if you're not playing, right? If you have to be over here full time with us, that doesn't.
What is my fucking corner doing? Dear God.
Pick up there, 26 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Completion left side to Miller. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And he picked up another.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back in the 24. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone.
This time for Smith.
Got a pick?
Intercepted.
Damn. It's a fucking miracle.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire 4th remaining. So, stranger things have happened.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Calais Campbell on the stop. Three quarters in the books.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here's Stafford.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. They give them 14 yards.
Oh, my God.
And a fresh set of downs. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Stafford now to throw. Going up top for Cup. And it's in.
Catch that, Cooper.
Shot couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Stafford. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. To the air again, Stafford. And he'll be hit.
Holy shit.
He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Mildly pissed.
After he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once moves away right there. And that lead is back down to 9 now.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
10 cycles.
Ritter back to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. Finding space at the 40.
Dear God.
Down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Ritter now.
He's going to air one out. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Rams are right back in this football game.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Okay, why does he keep stopping on those drag routes?
And that will bring up second down. One thing I think that's
It happens every time.
The tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Back to throw, Stafford.
They'll set up the screen here to Akers.
23 yards the pickup there.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
Pass complete there to Nakua. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Here's a run with Akers on second down.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice.
Way to get the ball out, Stafford.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure.
I think if I throw an incompletion here,
One of the reasons they're
I'm going to run and try and get into field goal range.
We saw another example of it there. On 2nd and 10, Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They might go to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Play action. Stafford. The Falcons Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Bud Dupree off the edge and getting to the quarterback.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. He'll let this go for the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down with about 95% chance.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down.
They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Ritter throwing on 3rd down.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taken in at the 11. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7. The return,
and they will take over 1st and 10. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Bennett throwing on 1st down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Here's 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down. Bennett.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
That's set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. He's got him in, complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Ritter headed right off the option.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
Go.
Here's Ritter.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Rams are going to get it back here just past the 35.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.